Holly Anderson coordinates the youth programs here in Sarasota at the Selby Library, and as we've talked about before, it is a tremendous library that I've used and been a member of, a card-carrying member for over 20 years. Holly, first of all, a bit about your job, what you're doing with the youth, with the kids.
I coordinate youth services for the county library system, and so that's services we provide birth through age 18. And that's summer reading, it's collection, it's development, it's outreach, and really support staff.
And one of the things you're doing to get the kids into the library and reading is with the Orioles and a reading program you set up through the Orioles. Tell us about that.
Yeah, this is a kind of a unique program in that it's a spring training program. It's a short reading program. In February, they read some books and they earn a free ticket to a spring training, Major League Baseball.
Now, cool. How many they have to read, and how about that short period?
Yeah, we start telling them about it in January, but they can come into their library to get what we call a scorecard in February. They read 3 books of their choice, write it back come back into the library, we stamp it, and then they just take it to the box office for a free ticket.
And how's it been? How many kids are in the program over the years?
We've been doing it since 2011 when the Orioles first came to town for spring training, and probably close to 1,000 kids or more now.
And do they get excited? Do you get to? I mean, you get to see some of these kids. I mean, is it a program you think that actually starts some in the library you might not otherwise have been here?
We think so, and we have another perk we offer, and the Orioles worked out with us, and that is one of our big league readers will throw out the pitch during the game, the big league reader game during spring break. So every year, as they sign up for the program, we put their name in a drawing, and then we draw it out. And every year we've had somebody, that's kind of a life-changing thing for them to go out on that big field and throw out that pitch.
You know, as well as anyone would, we hear so much about kids maybe not reading as much as they used to with the computers and all that goes with that. What do you think?
Well, you know, there are a lot of new developments in reading and a lot of different formats, but we try to offer those, whether it be audio, whether it be electronic, e-books, whether it be print and paper, you know, binding. We try to give all those options to parents and to kids, depending on, you know, what works best for their way of life, whether it's being in the car listening to it, or at night reading it together, or sitting down as a family.
Now, I have to, because we're on Hitting the Books, what we do is we ask our guests, give us a favorite. Give us one of your favorite books of all time and why.
Oh, my goodness. That's hard to choose. I love nonfiction. I love to learn about things. Probably my all-time, I'm a bit classic, Les Mis. Les Mis, Victor Hugo. That's kind of like got everything in there. It's a long read, but it's just great.
And do you go back? I always ask whether you go back and read again. It's something you obviously read once. Have you read it more than once?
I did. I actually read it in my teen years, but then just about 4 or 5 years ago, I got the unabridged version and read through it again, and like a new book to me. You know, it's been a long year since I've been 18, so good stuff.
We really appreciate it. Thanks for all the great help. Good luck with the kids, and from the Orioles, thanks for the participation in the program. We appreciate it.
Thank the Orioles for us as well, and thanks, too, for coming to the library and being a reader.
Never have to ask me to come to the library. Holly's in charge of the youth programs here at Selby Library in Sarasota on our Hitting the Books.